Well, hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD or SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac. Today's movie we're going for came out in 1986 and it's called Mutilations. Now look at that poster. Look at that. It's one of my favourite type of mutilations, to be honest. I've got a few that I like, you know what I mean? But I'd say it's up there in my top 100 mutilations I like is when you turn into like a rubber Halloween prop puppet. Love that shit. Absolutely love it. Like, you know what I mean? Shame we don't see more of it in real life, you know what I mean? It'd be cool, but there we go. Film called Mutilations. Sounds up my street, gonna be honest with you, you know what I mean? But how often do I do this in DUD or SPUD? I'm like, oh man, sounds like awesome, like, you know what I mean? However, I got a good feeling about this one, you know? But how often have I said that, you know? Sometimes we get decent films on this channel, sometimes. Anyway, this is called Mutilations. Looks fun. You know, if it's that bad, I can always just mutilate myself for your and my entertainment, you know, as it goes along, you know, if it gets to that point. But I got a good feeling about it. Rubber puppets galore. Apparently a bunch of people, I don't know if it's students or what, a UFO crashes and it kills them all off one by one, turning them what looks like into rubber Halloween prop puppets. What's not to like about that? Sounds like an amazing film, possibly the best film ever if it's done well, possibly, you know. Have you seen this film? If you have, let me know what you thought of it. Once you watch my reaction and my review at the end, you agree with me? Am I mad? Yeah, well, I am. Like, you know, if I end up liking it and I say, oh, it's amazing, that, am I crazy for it? Likely, you know. As I said, we'll see. So let's say no more and go for Mutilations from 1986. But yes, an hour and 7-minute film, so amazing for the editing especially. It took about fucking, I don't know, 8 seconds of a black screen till anything happened then. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Probably asking a bit much in it to say, imagine a title mutilated and faded away. Did I mention that there's not much of a budget on this one? You know, probably, you know, did I need to mention?
Well, duh.
So hour and 7-minute film, we've had about, I don't know, 3 minutes close to of like just shots of nebula, which is nice and all, but if you're now in 7, maybe if your intro title have something going on.
Well, how about this astronomer?
Oh, Ann. Glad you could come.
Ah, the voice acting's incredible.
Bennett, my secretary, assistant.
I'm guessing you're speaking to people, like, fuck, you're speaking to people then. I thought, like, if you're speaking to us, you're not even looking at the camera. I thought this guy has literally lost his mind.
Little instrument here will make clear thousands of images that
come out fairly clear as planets and stars.
Was that supposed to be the take, or was that the best take you could do?
Pathetic.
So they're just looking up like that without a telescope and they can see the nebula. What?
In all the universe, there surely exists life. Intelligent life, other than our own.
I think he's an alien. Intelligent life, other than our own. I don't know. Is this how humans speak? I don't know. Was this just my acting? I don't know. Look at this. Oh, bless. A little toy house.
Pathetic. Eyewitnesses said that in central Siberia, there was an impact of a fireball that could be seen as far.
Oh, don't kill this guy off early. His acting's phenomenal, like. Ah, look at this.
Let's go take a look, feller.
Ah.
Some little green man from space. Darn thing.
Like, I know you're taking a piss, but I guess that's what I love about it. You're taking a piss. Ah, they're just screaming off camera. Couldn't afford to watch them die.
Pathetic.
Ah, look at this toy action figure. Ah, look at this. Go on. Mutilate him! Is that it?
a fucking embarrassment.
You know what I love about the 80s as well? These students are just the same age, if not older than the fucking... That guy in the far right, look at him, bro. He's like everyone's age of he's like everyone's father and he's a student.
What?
The Wheel of Light.
But if that's true, what will happen with mankind?
Ah, this acting is so good. Ah, look at this. I was about to make another comment about could they be non-human and that's say about it, but look at him, the guy who's like obviously older than the teacher.
What to say, Professor?
Ah, look at that, the oldest one's trying to act like the youngest one, like.
Pathetic.
Look at this. Ah. Wow, look at this. Like, in post, this did not stand out to you? The fucking quality change, no?
Pathetic.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fucking cow or bull or some shit.
It was once a cow. Now it's turned into something else.
Into a claymation model. Look at that, though.
Is it dead?
Is it like from the same makers of Wrath of Wendigo? Go on. Like, just use him to smack through the door. Oh, is that it? But he's probably not dead then. Even though he turned into a claymation model. Look at this. God, it's shooting at them and nothing's happening, like.
Ah, go off, fool.
Look how casually they're just getting out. It's been shot by a UFO and they're just like, oh, one at a time, standard line. They literally just survived an alien attack and they're going, yeah, get some hamburgers and fries, please, mate. Yeah, one report to the police. Nah, nothing that. Fuck it, don't worry about it.
What?
When he a little piece further in our...
He's fucked up his line so much. Look, let's see that then. He even goes, oh, keep going. And he kept that in.
Fuck this. Fuck. Did you see this? Look at this.
Hamburgers, they're out to get us up here.
I get him moaning about it. $15 for hamburgers. Yeah, for like 8 of them. The fuck?
Yeah, they're gonna need a lot of luck.
Yeah, he's just like kind of gonna need a lot of... Oh, I'm filming, fuck! A lot of luck, it's not a practice take, fuck. Well, guess we're keeping that in, yeah? You guess you'll keep this in me, so I'll fucking stay at the camera now. Look at this.
Look, Professor, look.
The acting. Why is it like dark and then daytime and dark and daytime? What's going on? Why is it just cut to this?
I don't know. Like a bad storm coming up out there.
A bad storm or just bad effects?
Pathetic.
And look, now they're coming in. It's all like leaves being blown, like as if it's... Come on!
That have been appearing in the north sky. They're space.
So, we're about 25 minutes in, right? Hour and 7 minutes. So, you know, not far off, really close to the halfway point. It opened up with, like, you know, oh, shall we get into it? Off-screen deaths. We saw a little claymation thing of a cow.
Well, I told my no-account nephew.
A toy figure walking. They went to a... Then they had the little attack. That was quite funny. But then they went to the cafe. Had a big, like, you know, fucking... dump of fucking, you know, all the dialogue and all that shit. Here's the story, blah, blah, blah. Go meet this guy. Okay, so you think they go to that guy, it's been explained. Oh, let's get into the action. Nope, another dialogue dump. Great. Like, again, gotta be done. Spread out there, come on, it's called Mutations.
Ah, the Air Force has been keeping a secret since 1947.
There we go, I was waiting for the whole government thing. They've been keeping it secret since 1947. But if you look up, probably since, you know, technically earlier than that, if, like, you know, you look into it and it was all true, you know. Ah, look at this. What, the thunder fucked it up?
Pathetic.
So, the toys crashed. But it's crashing towards a house. While you're looking up in the sky and it's on the floor going like that.
What?
I'm ready for them. What, you're just going to stand there and die, or...? I think so. I think that hit up against... What? Look at this. Ah. Nope, she's dead as well. Alright.
Is that what?
Oh, this guy's annoying as shit, man. He's like overacting. Kill him off now, please. Ah, look at this. That's right, mate. You just stand there and do nothing. Please. No. No. Kill him. Good. Kill him.
Yeah, die.
Ah, look at this. A mutation. We're actually seeing him, well, a mutilation, so to speak. It's more of a mutation. It should be called Ah, look at that! Yeah, it should be called mutations, not mutilations, but there we go. Look at this. It's like Arnie from fucking Total Recall. Oh, it's actually all melted now. Alien with his fucking size 2 feet hiding in. That's why he keeps hidden. He's got like size 2 fucking feet.
Find an exit this way.
I mean, it's a house and they're acting like it's a fucking maze. Let's split up to find an exit. Why don't you use the front door you came in?
I don't know.
Well, if you're gonna wash your face, maybe you should run the fucking tap first. Look, it's not even running. What? Can't see what the fuck's going on. Oh, there's an alien outside, right. Why is he looking like that with a fucking sword, like it's a gun down a barrel? What the fuck?
We couldn't see them clearly, but they were killing and eating the cattle raw.
That was the take you kept in.
Oh, hell no!
Ah, go on, stab the fuck, go on, stab his arm more. I mean, you're not gonna saw his arm off, or no? Just keep stabbing them? Just do that, I guess, alright?
Pathetic.
And you give him back the sword, you fucking idiot. Yeah, they weren't expecting us to fight back. Instantly gets his spine ripped out. Good. Ah, look at this. Look at him now reacting.
Pathetic.
Ah!
Now you die.
She's chopped the thing's arm off, alright?
Professor, she's dead.
Ah! Amazing.
She's dead. First Connie, then Eugene, now Fran. How many more of us have to die?
Ah! Shot of the toy figure from earlier, awesome. So even though there's blatantly like, argument's sake, what the fucking film's trying to suggest, the UFO crashed onto the side of the house, which into the front door, which it was, and it was the side of the house. But let's just play that game. So that's why they're walking around the whole fucking house, because there's rubble and that, and it's somehow made it like a Resident Evil thing where it's like, oh, this fucking fire engine stuck here, you gotta walk all the way around the fucking town to get to that spot. Whatever. What about the fucking windows? There's loads of them. Loads of them. You even saw them hanging out there at one point. Crawl out the windows.
Well, duh.
Those creatures out there are so advanced that they consider the Earth as just so much dust around a watering hole, and us as no more than cattle.
Ah, fair enough, mate. I mean, to be honest, ever since shit like Big Brother existed, like, you know what I mean, I kind of started hating the fucking world too, so I kind of like, you know what I mean, it's like, if I was an alien, super intellectual, I'd probably be the same. I'd be looking at them going, their biggest, loads of people liked and watched Jersey Shore, eradicate them. Like, yeah, I'm not against the aliens in this film.
Oh shit, here we go again.
What the fuck language is that?
I don't know.
Ah, go on, fucking smack him.
You spoke of the Nazis.
No, just cut back to the conversation about Nazis.
Kind of savage cruelty.
Because that's what we're watching this film for.
What?
Right, come on. Look at that. That was his attempt. You deserve to die. Go on, kill him.
It's time to die!
Ah, get his face. She's doing a nemesis. How is this so light now?
I don't know.
Did the alien turn on the light for them and say, you fucking idiots, there's a light switch here, you fucking fools, I'll do that for you. And how is this thing walks that fast killing them?
Bullshit.
Look at this. Amazing. Ah, look at that. Oh dear, look at this.
Pathetic.
What? Another one? You mean the same one? Ah, it's making punch noises as he's stabbing it with a sharp blade. This is embarrassing. I kind of love it.
Respect.
Ah, look though. The guy was just swinging, like when he filmed this, he's swinging at nothing. They added that in after. What? What happened there? Oh, it cut his hand. His arm, okay. Look at the thing's fucking arms. Anyway, how the fuck is that getting the better of you? Look at this. Why did that take us so long to scream?
I don't know.
Okay. She's just shining a torch at it now.
Pathetic.
What the fuck is this film? What a torch hurts it. Even though it's in a room with a fucking bulb on. Look at this, so. Ah, back of the head, go on. Oh, they got guns? Why didn't you use that in the first place then? Oh, she's gonna throw a lantern at it and that... What? She threw a lantern, I guess, as he went to shoot it and it... reversed? Yeah, it just turns up. Blind it. With a torch. Pathetic. So aliens on this spaceship got like a fucking nightclub going on with all sorts of fucking LED lights. And they're casually walking off, by the way. But a torch in the face is like, oh, fuck. Pathetic.
Watch out, Libby!
What?
I hate rats!
What? They were walking, he goes, watch out, and then she's just on the floor.
I care for you.
What?
I always have.
He said he's just going to walk up a bit and check on. She's like, no, you can't leave, I care for you. Since they're fucking, we may as well fuck. I'm jealous. So the last survivors all confessing their love for each other. Okay. Well, fuck looking ahead, just fuck and then look ahead, innit? It's like, you could look ahead and die. Why don't you fuck first? If you look ahead and die then, at least it's like, it's not as bad. I literally got like laid literally 2 minutes ago. Could be worse ways to go out, you know what I mean? Think ahead.
Laser pulses. Landing like that'll play hell on anybody's controlling mechanism. We still have to find our way out of here now.
Like, with how bad all the acting is, I was convinced one or two of them were taking the piss, but I'm pretty sure they're serious. Like, because it's only two of them who's like really over the top to the point it's like, come on. But the rest of them are really bad, you know what I mean? So I think they're serious.
Jerry, Libby, come on!
Come on!
Hey! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Go!
But not without you.
Go for help!
Not without you, like, just fucking go so we can come after you, you fucking idiot. Is he gonna stay back and fight a toy? Go on then. Wait, what? It's turning tonight as Living Dead then. They're just shooting some... Okay. How was he outside? Oh, he was outside? So what about the guy on the inside who was fighting one? Is it two of them?
Bet your ass.
What the fuck? That editing was all over the fucking shop end. So where's the guy on the inside? Because it looked like he was facing up against one. They just shot one outside.
We better come out and check on you.
So the only way this would make sense if there was another one indoors. So if that's the case, go and help him.
He's trapped by one of those.
There you go. Yeah, he's trapped by... Okay, so... It was just really bad editing. It was just another one that just randomly... Okay. Oh, there's explosives here. Nice. Thanks for waiting, alien. He's got a lighter with... Right, okay, so it's just set up explosives conveniently, alright? You need to get out of there, mate. So, he's lit it, and he's just poking at nothing. Why don't you just run outside, knowing that's going to blow up?
I don't know.
It's not even hitting him, it's not even in the same perspective.
Pathetic.
Look at this, so fucking hell. I love how they never once reloaded a 2-barrel shotgun. It's like a 2D game in the back and a 3D character in a 2D game. How come the fucking explosives haven't blown up yet?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Fuck. Look at the way she's shooting, she's all over the fucking shop. So she shot like 20 times and hasn't reloaded. Okay. The explosives, guys, no urgency to get the fuck out of there, no? Did you forget you lit up explosives? You filmed it. You put it in the edit.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, back to it. It's even less than what it was earlier. I mean, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. Okay, not bad, okay. Honestly terrible, but in comparison for this film, alright.
Well, everything will be alright now.
As long as we have each other.
Everything will be fine now because this film's done. We're finished. Good. And there was no sequel. Okay, so that was Mutilations from 1986. Right, I'm going to get so confused here because I was calling it Mutations because it seems more like a mutated film in a way, the way they affect you turn into like a Halloween rubber prop But then they say it only happens once, so to the one guy, you end up just like deteriorating into acid by the looks of it. Only happens to one guy, but that's apparently what happens to you. So, yeah, as I said, going in, oh, rubber puppets galore, this will be fucking awesome, and like, that's what the trailer makes it think. Happens a couple of times, so I'll give it that. The aliens, when it's mostly shots of their legs, so they're blatantly toy figures, they're just doing that with, off, like, you know, just cut the camera there, while if literally you're just doing that with toy figures. A lot of Wrath of the Wendigo style claymation stuff, and then mixed between actual real life prosthetic shit they use, so you could notice it. At points when they're fighting the aliens, the quality completely changes, and then they're like in a background looking filtered, while the alien's in the foreground, but somehow they're stabbing them and shit like that. Okay, so again, not a big budget, so expectations obviously met with this one, like, you know what I mean? But I was going in there with, you know, oh mate, rubber puppets would be silly. And when it starts, right, I'm like, oh, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Because instantly the acting's atrocious. And I'm like, absolutely amazing. But then I was like, they're playing up to it a bit. Like, the one guy definitely is. The one guy dies off early. He's 100% playing up to it, right? But the main guy, I'm like, he's playing up to it as well. Or at least the voiceover is. But as the film gets on, it's like everyone else is trying. You can tell in, like, they're trying, but it's just awful. And it's one of them things where in like it's so bad you're like, oh, you can't believe it. You're like, oh, they've definitely taken a piss. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? It's like, I don't think they were. By the end of it, I was like, besides the one guy, clearly the oldest guy looking student, who I guess killed off anyway, maybe one of the other characters, like, but everyone else was like trying, and they kept in takes where they were blatantly fucking up and that, and it was like, it's a film, mate. You can reshoot that, you know. Oh shit, you've only got that much of film, you've got that much of time, have you? Better just crack on. And that was, you know, the attitude. It felt partially freestyled. Certain points was like, what the fuck? Or at least with the editing, it was like, why is that happening now? There you go. A lot of that. It definitely had its charms. It was definitely charming in the sense that there was like rubber puppet Halloween props, so were quite funny. The acting was absolutely hilarious. Like, throughout the whole thing, it just, once it starts, you know what you're going with. If anything, it gets worse. Better. So I'm kind of on the line because it's kind of everything I wanted in the film, but its problems being was, it starts off with it, and you know, you're like, oh, okay, mutilations, because again, not mutations, mutilations. So your opening scene where you got the, like, your homeless people, and you're like, oh, I kill them off. Off-screen deaths. Huh? And then it's like goes on for a bit, for the dialogue. You're like, all right. And then you show like a claymation cow. That was your first technical gore thing, if you want to call it that. Which looked absolutely awful, by the way. And then it was kind of more talking. Go meet a guy, more talking. And then the alien invasion kind of happens. And then for the rest of the film, I get why they kept it that way, because it's kind of amped up as it goes on. But it's just a lot of repeated shots of the aliens' legs walking. At certain points, it's just popping up, and they're like, oh, there's more of them, and they clarify it, but they don't clarify it at the time, so you're like, who the fuck's this alien? Who the fuck's that guy, kind of thing? But they're like, oh, there's another one. But then they're outside, while there's one inside, and it's just like, are you seeing a one inside, or like, it's very messily edited, right? You saw it for yourself, I don't really need to say too much. So I'm on a line here. That's the thing, I'm on a line because it kind of had the charm to it. And I did have a bit of a laugh of it. But the more it went on, I'll be honest, I was kind of clock watching it. But I was like, and it's only an hour and 7 minutes. Again, very on the line. I'll just give it a spud. Just, right? So close to a dud. So close. Because of the boring parts. But when the like dumb shit happens and whatever, and the acting was so bad, it kept me entertained enough, like, you know what I mean? Only an hour and 7 minutes. If this was like an hour and a half, dud, I'd be like, ah. So they're kind of wise in what they've done. Abrupt endings, I'm all about that as well. Great. Loads of unanswered shit, I'm all about. You know what I mean? It just ticks a lot of boxes of like, what the fuck am I watching? But I kind of like that shit. So for someone like me, I guess, bud, for like any normal person, probably like 70-80% plus of you probably say, well, a shit film, but in comparison now to all the films I've seen, you know, I gotta call it what it is. I was entertained enough to give it a SPUD. That's why I look at it now. I was like entertained enough by the end of it, you get a SPUD. That's kind of how we gotta look at it, you know? Would I recommend it? If you're like really into these films and you're really into bad acting and shit, worth it for that? Yeah, maybe, but you don't have to watch the whole thing. Just watch bits of it, you get the idea, and you could turn it off really. But a serious recommendation, not really, but it just made it. My expectations were a bit high in here, and that's what I mean, like, it's the first time in ages I had expectations for something, but there we go. If you have seen this yourself, let me know what you thought. Otherwise, thanks for joining. Plenty more to come down the line. Check out my back catalogue, I got loads. Good luck to you. But anyway, I've been Maniacal Mac, so thanks for joining. Until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.